What's up everyone and welcome back to another episode of Building Coruscant, the Hunt for Ahsoka, the mock building series where I take you through every step of my creation of the scene from season 5 of Star Wars The Clone Wars. Now in this episode we should get a load more stuff done as we approach the finale of Building Coruscant in the next few weeks. We are really coming towards the end of the series now. There shouldn't be too many more weeks, but there are still a lot of jobs left to do. So it should be a pretty fun one. Let's head straight into the episode and start off with a time lapse. So we start off the episode by showing you something that may not even be very obvious to start with, but I removed basically the bottom layer of both of those towers and added them into the mock. Now this actually took quite a while. I did time lapse it, but the time lapse didn't work. Basically what I had to do was remove an entire layer of plate from each one of these and then get them set into the actual mock right here. So now you'll see they are the same level. So basically we can continue the tiles all around it and then this area will flow seamlessly into the rest of the base. The next thing I did get to work on was adding some more plates over here. I actually got this entire area underneath this turret done, which wasn't very much at all, but yeah, pretty good right there. Then the next things I'm going to be working on this week are going to be raising this up and sort of embedding it fully into the mock. That's going to be the main priority this week, getting all of this tiled off or sort of at least plated off to the right level right here. And then after that I'm going to start to work on the curved wall, getting this a bit nicer because I do think there's a few gaps in here that are slightly too big. But yeah, we're going to be working on that a bit more this week, so make sure you stay tuned right till the end to see everything that we do get done, and then we might even start to work on some tiling and stuff like that, as well as the flagged area if we do have time this week. But yeah, should be a good week, so stay tuned, but let's get into some progress. So you can see I made some pretty good progress on that time lapse right there. So you can see basically what I did was raise up all these outside areas to the right level and also raise them up so they fit snugly around the edge of the Republic symbol. You can see there is a slight gap right here. That's just going to be hopefully fixed by just adding another layer of plates underneath these tiles right here, and that should basically make it to the right width. But you see basically I removed all the plates underneath here and added bricks instead, just because 3 plates is the same as a brick right there. So instead of raising it up by 1, I just decided to add bricks instead. And then you can see I've made a pretty good border all the way around, and then this, when it's all tucked in, should fit perfectly. You can see I've added these tiles in here just as a little test right here. So when I thought I'd test it out just to make sure it's all looking pretty good, and you can see these are actually the exact same level as the Republic symbol. So that's really, really good news. I'm really glad something didn't go wrong there. So hopefully basically next step I can add in all these plates over here right up until the edge of the Republic symbol, and then also add that extra layer of plates along the edge here, and then that should be pretty good to go. So I'm really excited for that. I'm going to go ahead and start off that now, and then once I've done that I'm probably going to start to work on the curved wall right there. Okay, and that's all raised up to the correct level now, which is really good. All I have to do now is just tile off around it and it should pretty much sit flush with the edge right there. Next thing I'm going to work on is adding in the extra plate on there to make it the right length, so it should come out and sit flush with the edge of those tiles right there. Then I'm going to try and work a little bit on this curved symbol. I don't know how much of this I'm going to get done this week, but I'm going to try and do my best to work on it a little bit at least. And then I did also remember that I do have these hidden rooms left to do. I still have 2 more hidden rooms left to incorporate into the mock, so I might even work on these a little bit and talk a little bit about what I'm going to be putting into these. But if you guys have any suggestions for what cool little Coruscant scenes should be included, I've done the prison so far, and then I'm going to put another 2 in here and then 1 in the other side over over there. But yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions for these. I'm going to have a little think and maybe work on those this week as well. But first of all, I think it's time to add that extra row of plates in quickly. Okay, so that was really easy, and it should now sit flush with the edge right there, with the edge of the wall. Now I'm going to go ahead and rip up these tiles here and work out what I want to do next, whether I want to build up some of this area in bricks and stuff like that. Obviously, this will be incorporated into the semicircle. I also don't know how wide I'm going to do the semicircle yet. It does look kind of cool having it on the edge, but I don't think I will. I'll probably have it around about here. So it'll be about from here to about here wide, and it will kind of wrap around, have a little flat bit on the front, and then wrap around here. So first thing I want to do is remove all of these tiles. Okay, so as you'll notice, I did remove a load of the different plates that were laid down there, and I did lay down a layer of filler brick there, but only a tiny bit because I am very, very, very low on filler brick right now. With this mock coupled with my castle mock, I have pretty much used up every single piece of filler brick, and I've probably ordered a few thousand pieces of filler brick for this mock, but I'm still running out. However, I have ordered some more stuff, which should be arriving in the next few days. So hopefully next week I'll be able to finish off this area and get it all raised up to the correct height. But as this will be incorporated into the curved platform, it doesn't really matter if I can't get this done now, because I still have to get that curved platform decided and sorted out in the way that I want it to be. So there's no rush anyway. If I can't get that bit done, then I can't even do the filler brick anyway. So it doesn't really matter that much, but it's good to get that area sort of relatively finished off, and it's almost to the point where I can start to finish off the mock. As you'll notice from the area behind it, there is still a load of tiling. Basically, I'm saving all of that, and I'm going to do that in one mega time lapse and tile off all of this, especially once I've worked out what's going to be going at the back there with the whole flag situation and stuff like that. So there's definitely still quite a lot of work to do, but I'm pretty happy with the amount of progress I've got done, and honestly, I'm really enjoying this mock right now. I've had a ton of fun with this, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. So now I'm going to come up with a couple of ideas and sort of talk to you a little bit about what I can put in those hidden rooms, and then after that I'm going to let you guys decide in the comments what you think is the best idea for the little hidden rooms that are going to be going below the mock. So now a few people have suggested the scene where Ahsoka sort of battles the Asajj Ventress underneath the levels of Coruscant, slightly after the time where I'm basing this mock off. And I think this is a cool idea, so that's definitely one of the options I could go with. The only problem is I do need another one of the Ahsokas if I do have that, and that is a £40 or more figure, so I don't know whether I'll be able to do this, as well as that Asajj Ventress costume is very cool, and I don't know how I would exactly make that, but that's a cool idea nonetheless. But let's come up with some more ideas. So the next idea I had was the Shadow of the Republic Commando fan film that was made by Cinematic Captures on YouTube. If you haven't watched this, it is an amazing fan film. But basically there's this like cool custom squad of commandos. They basically go on this secret mission to save a senator. It's a really, really cool fan film. And I have decaled the majority of the squad, and I only have one more to decal. But so I think maybe that would be a good idea. Let me know whether that's something you'd like to see me do or not. I think this would be kind of cool. But then I would have to get more shock troopers. I think I'm pretty much going to use most of my shock troopers on the top of the mock, of course, and I would have to get some more to make this scene, so that would be kind of tricky. But let me know what you think of this idea. Another one a lot of people have been suggesting is the Fives death scene, which occurs on Coruscant, of course. Now I definitely could do this mock. I do have a second Captain Rex which I could use for the scene. I do obviously have Fives. He can pretty much be made with the regular clone armor there, and I do have a Fives anyway that I'm not going to be using in the mock, and I do have a second Anakin, so this would be kind of one I could do. However, I do not have a second Fox, which is a problem, obviously, because spoiler alert, Fox kills Fives. But yeah, let me know what you think of that idea. I definitely like that idea a lot, and that's definitely something I could try and recreate. I could potentially just do the scene where Rex and Anakin are sort of trying to calm down Fives, trying to talk to him before he actually gets shot, or before Fox actually arrives. I think that might be a good one I could potentially do, just sort of when he's pleading to them and asking them for help, or sort of like to understand him and listen to him. So I think that might be a good one to do, but let me know what you think of these ideas so far, and if you have any other ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. Obviously, it can't be a very big scene. It has to be a sort of very small scene that I can fit in a tiny little secret room, but I think it'd be kind of cool to get some good Easter eggs in there, so make sure you let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Building Coruscant. I hope you did enjoy. I'm really sorry I didn't manage to get more work done, but I have been really busy this week, so I had to call the video a little bit short there, but I hope you did enjoy nonetheless. Make sure you give me your suggestions for the secret rooms in the comment section down below. As always, if you have anything else you want to talk about,
about or mention about the mock. If you have any tips or anything you think I should really change about the mock, let me know in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy today's episode, make sure to smash that like button. It really does help out more than you can imagine. And also subscribe to the channel if this is the first time watching me, or if that subscribe button still hasn't been pressed for whatever reason. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.